our enemy, the devil, wants to blind the generations. He wants to keep quiet the fact that Jesus Christ is risen. He wants to keep it quiet and keep it shoved underneath the table, but we're here today to examine the evidence for why Jesus needed to die. And I want you to think of this analogy like a courtroom. I don't know if you've ever been to court. I don't know if you've ever stood in a courtroom, but I have. And I've stood in a courtroom, and so this picture for me is so clear. That there in the courtroom is God Himself, the judge. God the judge has a standard called righteousness, perfection. His standard is up here. And no matter how good you and I were, our standard is imperfection. So no matter how much we try to be perfect, we will never be perfect. And as we think about that analogy, I want us to understand this principle, because the devil is an accuser, and he loves to bring regret and shame and guilt and hold us back for every mistake we've ever made in our life. In fact, the devil is like a prosecuting attorney in the courtroom, reminding God the judge of all the mistakes that we've ever made. But here's the good news, because Jesus, He's our advocate. And when the devil starts the prosecution, Jesus just sits with His arms folded and lets the list of accusations run for each and every mistake that we ever made in our lives. I'll tell you some of my mistakes. We start early on in life with understanding that we have sin in our lives. And I first began to understand this as a young little kid because I had two sisters, an older sister and a younger sister. They were like evil twins. Yes, they were evil, wicked sisters. They would always wind me up and get me in trouble with my father. And my father, this was in the days when it was okay to have corporal punishment in the house. There was none of this naughty step stuff that we have today, and understanding how to be better parenting, thank God for all of that. But back in the day, it was the fear of my father that kept me in line. Oh, he didn't need to do anything physically to me. He just gave me a look. That look like, don't mess with me, because if you mess with me, I have the power to do something to you physically. That was enough. We don't have that today. I look at my children today, they just run the other direction. But back in the day, it was this father in the household that had this. And so my little sister Carmen, if you're listening to this message, please forgive me, because I need to tell a story about something I did to you that was horrible back in the day. She would always get me in trouble. And so my dad spent a whole weekend painting the bathroom in our little 3-bedroom house that we had. And he painted this bedroom, and he worked really hard on it, and he painted it white, just off-white. It looked beautiful. It was crisp and clean, and I thought, this is my moment to get revenge on my sister. So I got a brown crayon that she used to color with, and I went into the bathroom and locked myself in when no one knew I was there, and I drew on the newly fresh wall 2 big giant brown mountains with a jagged snow-capped edge. I mean, it was a work of art. Picasso would have been proud. And then I went into my sister's bedroom, and I got her school notebook. And there on the front, I drew the same picture, but to scale, on her cover. It was a perfect likeness of what I had just drawn in the bathroom. And then, the evil plan began to hatch. Oh, I was going to get revenge that day. I took the notebook, and I went and I said to my father, Dad, come quick. You won't believe what my sister Carmen, what your daughter has just done in the bathroom. She's drawn 2 huge mountains all over the bathroom. And look at the book. This is the same thing on her sketchbook. That's my evidence that she really did it. Dad took one look at those mountains. He said, Carmen, she was in so much trouble. She was grounded for the rest of her primary school years. And I was like, yes, this is awesome. I have got revenge. Until her tears began to flow. And she was devastated because she was protesting, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, I didn't do it. But my dad didn't believe her because there was this false evidence that had been presented, and so she got into so much trouble, and it was an hour after the conversation the guilt began to seep in my heart. And then I had to finally go and tell my father and my sister the evil thing that I had done. Actually, I didn't do that. I never did tell them. So if you get this message, she's going to find out right now because she's going to come out of the trouble that she got in. Because my dad would come and he would say, Steve, are you telling the truth? Oh, absolutely, Dad. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. She's like, I didn't do it, I didn't do it. She did it, she did it, she did it, she did it, she did it. See, that's what the enemy does with us. The enemy does that. He accuses us of all kinds of things and horrible things, and he accuses us of all these different things. And if we're in that courtroom, it's just like that. And God says to you and I, did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? And of course, we have to say, yes, we did. We are guilty. We are guilty for evil thoughts. We are guilty for all kinds of situations. And in that courtroom, the moment we say, I am guilty, I have done it, it's the music to the enemy's ears. That's all he needs to hear. Because for the rest of your life, he's going to remind you of the evil mistakes that you have made. And he's an expert at it. He's going to remind you and remind you and remind you, filled with glee and horror at the darkness in our soul. And as the devil starts to get excited, suddenly Jesus, the advocate, who'd been sitting with his arms folded, listening to the string of accusations against us, suddenly Jesus pushes the chair out behind the bench and comes forward and he says, I want to speak on behalf of Steve Gambill. I want to speak on behalf of Steve because everything that you've read about him is right and more than that as well. But I'm here to let you know that I am just not speaking up for Steve. I am taking his place. I am taking his place for every mistake that he ever made. Everything he's ever done that is wrong. Jesus, our advocate, doesn't just speak up for you and I. He takes our place. He takes our punishment. He takes our sin. He takes the worst of the worst and he pays the price. And so when we sing the worship song about out of the ashes of defeat, rise victory, I want to declare victory and freedom over